Hey Libra, how's life treating you? How's New Year's? This is your overview for 2020. Oh my God, I almost said 2014 and then almost 2015. What the hell? Oh, that was so long ago. It's a whole other lifetime ago. All right, so this is a general overview, what you can expect from 2020. Check your other astrological points, see how your story marries as a whole. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. You can find me on any social platform. Definitely say hello and let me know where you are in the world. I'm in St. Albans, Vermont. It's a beautiful little city, and it is a beautiful winter night. What came out is Loyal Heart. In reverse, a leg up, fate upright, between worlds, milk and honey. So this is going to be a test of loyalties. I mean, not that you are giving one out, but this year is going to actually test to see who is authentically loyal to you. What are some true connections in your world? But I see that you're going to be compensating, or at least fighting the urge to compensate by overextending and taking on everyone else's responsibility. These are, it's not easy, but it's a lot of fated events. It's uncomfortable. You are putting back a transitional phase because deep down you know exactly who is going to step up and who is going to have to actually give you space in life. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is going to be something that subsides. I want you to seriously reconnect with Source. You got to trust the process on this one. It's not easy. This is a learning lesson. If life was, if you had all the answers from the get-go, if you had everything easily handed to you, then what would be the point of life? We're looking at contrast here, especially for you guys, Libra. You guys are all about balance, and you are being tested on that and being put through some sort of ringer, but embrace it. If you look at it as an adventure, it's not going to be so, detrimental. And it's not even detrimental. Just let go of the freaking reins. Let the scales do that waver and balance them off themselves. All right, the romance angels. That's what I'm being pulled to. Don't know what's going to come out, but it has something to do with the cards that we just read. I'm not singing any particular tune. I'm filling the silence because I'm tired and awkward. What do you want? Ooh, this could be the one. Oh my God, this could be the one. All right, reconciliation. All right, make the effort, romantic feelings. Somebody's coming back for some of you. All right. Okay, so through this, actually, I think this was part of the first half of January reading for you guys. Okay, so healing family issues and wounds. This is a real huge test to your independence. So a lot of you are going to be reconciling with somebody from the past in this life, or at least attempting to reconcile. You're going to actually teeter on the idea, or you're reconciling with somebody from previous incarnations. But a lot of you, it's somebody from this incarnation, which is great, fine, dandy, wonderful, all of those things. The reason for the separation between you guys isn't that you guys aren't, a wonderful relationship. It's that you guys had a lot of work that you had to do on yourselves. There was a lot of triggering happening in this relationship that was overwhelming. So there was a lot of space put in between you guys. You guys probably broke up. You guys been broken up for a while. And what about your past in your formative years? What about your life? And ancestral issues were you harboring that were repeating toxic or unhealthy cycles in this relationship that was really good in, from the start, but then you have all these outside, influences, which, when you are young and in love, or if you have that puppy love thing going on, then it's really easy to start having things upset that. But also once you start getting comfortable with somebody, more and more you let your guard down. But that vulnerability for you is something that really shows triggers and um, uh, family wounds. Communication is a major factor in this one, so I really want you to pay attention or reflect on how communication was between you guys before versus what's changed, what's healed, what's transmuted, and how can you guys not repeat that cycle in this reconciliation. There is a lot of love here. The love was never gone. The love, it was muted, but there was real authentic love there. I'm actually feeling that weepiness, that, you know, can you trust this person again? And I think that, you know, you guys were just forced into a phase where you had to face your shit. So now, putting yourself first and getting out of codependency habits and issues, this is going to be a relationship that is long-standing. So don't cancel it out just yet. Of course, if it's an abusive partnership, I'm not condoning that at all. I'm not telling anyone to go back into that kind of relationship. So if you are not working from a place of codependency, if you are feeling confident in yourself, go ahead and reach out to the person who has never truly and authentically left your heart. I mean, chances are you're still on their mind. Chances are there is still real feelings there, and it might surprise you that there is an opportunity for reconciliation. Again, that is a storyline for many of you. If it's not resonating, don't try and make it fit, and obviously do not violate any sort of restraining orders. We're not going there. I mean that in the most playful way possible. Please don't be offended by that. So, notes from the universe on love and connection. Sometimes the good is hidden. Oh, God. Yeah, a lot of you are looking at reconciliation. All right, this is going to be really different this time. All right, yeah, true self is coming through on this one. There's a lot of passionate rekindling of this partnership. You have options as meaningful rock on. You don't have to be with this person. You are choosing to be with this person because it makes you feel alive. This is kind of your person. So they chose you. This isn't one-sided. So yes, you chose them, but guess what? They chose you too. It's magnetized. There is a soul connection there. You have more options than you realize. Okay. Yes, you have options. You can weigh them out. Don't feel like you have to settle. You're not going to settle. Nobody's settling in this. The settling is over. You have had your come to Jesus talk with yourself, your higher self, and with them. I think that everyone displayed all of their feelings, their grievances. If they haven't, then they are going to. It's going to be an all-out either verbal war and you make peace, or, you know, it's this emotional unloading. But it's going to actually be really cathartic for you guys. So let's read the back of it. Find the good in what they say or ask. It is always there, even if they don't mean for it to be there. Sherlocky, yours, the universe. P.S. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. So if you are constantly thinking about something and focus on something, whether it's a person or a situation or what have you, whatever the storyline is, if you're thinking about that and suddenly you are totally out of sync with everything, stubbing your toe all over the place, knocking your head on things, slipping, and just all these little inconveniences and minor upsets, that's the universe telling you to cut this off right now, stop this thought process, go in a different direction. But if you are getting signs and synchronicities of embracing the situation, like, for instance, I had this idea a long time ago of, you know, is this person for me? Is this somebody I can reconcile with? And life kept showing me like these little things about, you know, something about prison related. And it wasn't that, you know, prison. This is a self-made emotional and social prison where you are confined by your own choices and you are, you're doing it to yourself. So if something like that's happening, act accordingly. Don't dismiss it. Don't think that it's all in your head unless you are completely psychotic. And, you know, by then, you know, clearly go to the doctors, but I'm saying that in a playful way. So pay attention to how the universe is responding to your thought process and what is unfolding before you, because it is giving you a lot of details, the fork in the road, all of those things. No matter what, you can't screw this up, because if you choose that one direction where you're going over here when you should be going over here, life is going to give you some harsh lessons through that, circle around, and then bring you back to that fork in the road where you can actually choose to go the place that you should have kicking and screaming before. I know. Getting out of that comfort zone, breaking that issue. I mean, you never know until you make that active choice, but life will give you little bits along the way to help aid you in that decision making, if that makes sense. Okay, so hubba hubba. You know what that dreamy look of deep, soulful love? You've sometimes seen it in the eyes of another as they've gazed upon your own. Expect a lot more of it. Wahoo, the universe. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. Again, nobody's settling in this. You can do anything and go anywhere in life. What is going to make you come alive? Follow that. Follow your joy. Follow your bliss. Follow your evolution, your unfolding, all of these things. If I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance just as you are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. You are such a good idea, the universe. You might not really believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who chose this very lifetime in a large part knowing that you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. Hugs the universe. Yeah, you signed up for this with so many people. It is this interweaving web of soul connection. It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. And you can, the universe. All right, so we're gonna I'm being pulled to finish this up again with the romance angels. So you guys are working with a lot of love this year, a lot of personal, intimate relationships. So you guys have finances and career, and love yourself first. And then past life relationships. Yeah, this is a deep soulmate relationship coming back for reconciliation. And you guys are like 2 magnets just moving through each other. No matter how often you guys let go, you never really truly pulled the cord on it. But you have to make sure that you're completely independent in this before you choose to get back. But I do see that the love is still very much there. But you want to know what? You have to put yourself first this time before you can come back together. Boundaries are still important even in these soul bonded connections. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. This is your oversight or your overview for 2020. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know how you liked your other signs. And let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. Until next time, stay safe, have fun. I love you all. Bye.